Hey guys, Bump here, bringing you another Unholy Death Knight video. Maybe not so much Unholy Death Knight. As you can see, this raid is dominated by Augmentation Evokers. So what we got here is insane scaling, pretty much. This just worked so perfectly, right? 22 Augmentation Evokers, they scale exponentially when you add additional ones, which means that me as Unholy Death Knight does 10 million DPS and gets like 75k strength. It's insane. I think they're going to nerf this very quickly, but we just take a look. We did the entire heroic Aberrus, and except for the bosses that kind of go immune, we had sub 20-second kill times on every single boss. It's literally insane, right? Let's just take a look at everyone, discuss what we kind of had to do to complete them, and just some more chit chat. So first boss here, this is Kazzara. I wasn't too sure if it was going to work at this point, so it's kind of like, you know, just try it out, see what will happen. This also means that I did my opener as normal. Turned out to be a big mistake, because as you can see, you know, boss HP is still kind of normal, but after a couple seconds, just about now, it just instantly drops. Right? Typhus here, he does so much damage. You know, 5 million, 6 million. Boss is dead. It's just insane how well this scales. I'm not even sure Unholy is the best one here. But, you know, Typhus at 7 million, I at 5 million. And, you know, hey, look at this right there. We kind of just flat out got rank 1 every single boss. And, you know, just go and look at heroic logs right now. The top 25 spots at every single boss is almost exclusively from this raid. Anyway, let's take a look at the next encounter, see how quickly we can kill that one. Alright, so Amalgamation, we had to get a bit, you know, think outside the box. So obviously, if you go in and nuke the boss immediately, we'll just go get into 50% and then it's going to be a long gap and then we're going to have the big boss. So what we did was we told the mage here, send your cooldowns and pull, right? Everyone buffs the mage. We get that to 50% and then we lost and we have both the Unholy DKs going on the big boss. And it worked out really well. So you can see the main guy, 65%. He's going to be dropping. The mage is at 600k, so doing quite well. But then when me and Typhus here gets going, the boss is just going to instantly drop. I also realized that, you know, I shouldn't do my normal opener here, and I shouldn't even pick my normal talents. Army of the Damned, for instance, that reduces army CDR, army CD, like completely useless. So get rid of that one. And also pop your gargle and everything instantly, because any boss you hit, right, regardless of HP, is going to live for maximum 20 seconds. So your gargle won't even finish at this pace. Big boss coming out, we're going to pop all our cooldowns. You can see there, I don't know, I was still a bit slow. I think I didn't realize at this point. I thought about it later. I was like, hang on, I'm doing this incorrectly. I just send my stuff immediately. All right, boss is at 50%. He's at 40, 30, 20. It takes the same amount of time to go from 50 to 40 as it takes to do that 30 to 0. It just, the gargle just racks up. You get like crits that goes for 3.5 million. It's just very, very strong. Anyway, that's done. Let's take a look at the next one. All right, time for Kill Assault. So for this fight, we do just like you normally do in Heroic. If you have enough DPS, you're going to Zerg this boss. And I think this was probably the quickest time we did it. I think this was 15 seconds. You can see there, I think I will, you know, change my opener a little bit. I'm popping my trinket really early. I'm just popping everything. Boss is dead. Oh, God. Next one. Right, so experiments. Obviously, we have 3 bosses where you have to stop in between them. So to optimize here, we essentially took one Unholy DK, kill the first guy, another Unholy DK to kill the second guy, and then the mage finishes off the third. This kind of means that, you know, we optimize our damage. If everyone sends on the first one with Bloodlust, we're just going to kill him in 10 seconds and then, you know, lose all our damage. But we lost the pool. First Unholy DK puts all the CDs down, and then I will CD him with the second one, and, you know, we're going to kill so quickly, we actually get lost for the second one as well. So it worked out quite well. You can see he did 83 million on that one. And then I'm going to do a similar amount on the second one. So yeah, I'm popping on my cooldowns. You can see they're sending Gargle immediately. This is not how you usually do it. So pop that ASAP. And then we're just going to murder this guy. You can see I have this counter, so you can see my Gargle going up. So 6 million, 7 million, 8. Like every Gargle cast deals like 20 million if you get it like full duration. We group up, and then we're going to make sure we get the second one, the last one. I think Blizzard is going to nerf this quite quickly. The issue is that I think being able to stack that many buffs on a single player is an issue due to the way it exponentially scales, right? So probably going to mean that, you know, you still want to run a couple of Augmentation Evokers, but literally you could go into Mythic right now, bring like 15 Augmentation Evokers and just completely annihilate the raid. Like, what's stopping you? It's so incredibly strong. So anyway, next fight. We got Rashok here. Another sub 20 seconds, not much to say. I do have my, you can have a look. So here's my character. You can see my strength level there. 20k, 30k, 40. Going higher. Got 50k. I think it goes up to 75. Yeah, there's 60. And then it maxes out at like 75k at some point. Yeah, here we go. Literally insane. Boss is dead in 20 seconds. And that looked like a 9.6 million crit. Jesus. Anyway, there you go. How to kill Rashok in sub 20 seconds. Just bring loads of Augmentation Evokers. Also, look at this. 27 million Arbiter damage. There you go. We've got Szkarn now. I realised that I should swap out for Army of Damned here, which was a good one. Because this is the most successful one for me, I think. So on this fight, I hit, let's have a look at the DPS number, specifically for Szkarn. 3.8 million DPS. There you go. By far the top one. By the way, that's not the real number. Like, I would be much lower in logs if it correctly attributed the damage from the pets to the Augmentation Evokers, which it doesn't do. You can see that finish at 10.4 million DPS. Definitely going to put that in the thumbnail, by the way. Obviously, details doesn't account for Augmentation Evokers buffing, right? So in the logs, it says 3.8, but in reality, it's actually much, much lower. And that's due, I think it's due to Blizzard not properly like enabling Warcraft logs to pull the damage that gets attributed to the pets. All right, time for Magmorax. Magmorax time. You know, I don't have any time to chat here because this is also literally a 20-second boss. I think it's interesting to think about optimal raid composition here. We obviously had 2 tanks, completely, you know, didn't need to. We probably, I think optimally, you'd probably just bring 2 Unholies and then 28 Augmentation Evokers. And then you kind of like make the Unholies tank the boss with CDs and kind of kill it in 15 seconds. But there you go, you know, 13.4 million. Ooh, look at that, that was higher. All right, that's going to be in thumbnail then. All right, time to a bit more tricky boss. We're going to kill Echo Neltharon. All right, Echo Neltharon time. This actually took us 2 pulls, right? We didn't kill it the first time because we thought, all right, let's just try and send everything into the boss and kill him because he might not become instantly immune at 35% health. That was the idea. So go in, use everything. Unfortunately, what happens here is that we bug the boss out. So he hits 35% health, but doesn't start P2. So we kind of get stuck in P1. And obviously, there's no way to progress because you're supposed to progress into P2 by getting into 60% health, right? You can see there, he's now 99% immune. And we kind of hit the boss and we're like, hang on, he's doing P1 mechanics. Right, so we have to wipe and try again. So let's take a look at the second try. All right, so second try, we swap it out a little bit. So we only do send bicep cooldowns and pull, right? So we don't push him that quickly. I think the rate of push is important here because that's why it bugs him out. So I'm the only one pressing my cooldowns here. And then the idea was to kind of phase him into P3 and then we pop everything else. This does mean that I get by far the most DPS, so sorry, Typhus, I did joint that one for you, but Essentially, you can see he properly goes into P2. We're going to instantly get him to 35% health. And then we're going to have to do the action mechanic where you kill the ads. I was a bit afraid that that wouldn't work properly because obviously Augmentation Evokers don't do that much damage on their own. But luckily for us, we always had like one normal DPS player with them so we could actually face it properly. So obviously the boss is immune, so we're just going to go around killing these voids from beyonds. And as soon as we've done that, we're going to have the second Unholy and the mage pop their cooldowns, and everyone is going to buff them. But this was was this the slowest kill? Let's see, yeah, 3 minutes. Look at that. Whew. Ages. If you tally up the kill timers on all these bosses, it goes to around 7 minutes total. So I guess new speedrunning record if you count it that way. But look at this, right? 24 seconds for Kazzara, 15 seconds for Assault, 20 seconds for Rashok, 19 for Szkarn, 17 for Magmorax. And then obviously we had 126 on Amalgamation, can't do that much quicker. Experiments for 124, 3 minutes for Exponential, and then 2 minutes for Sarkareth, which we'll take a look after this one. Anyway, we're just dealing with these guys. We still have one left. It's a bit annoying that this kind of like it's on a fixed timer. I feel like when you do this on Rogue as well, like you can't make it go any quicker. So you kind of just have to wait. People get MC'd, they kill it, and then you can finally progress to the boss itself. We got the last set of MCs. I was very careful there. You don't want to hit them because obviously you probably have a lot of augmentation buffs. You can see on my frames, right? It's full buffed. So if I hit one of those guys, it's just going to immediately kill them. So really careful. Don't touch any CD buttons. And then, yeah, let's see. Hit the add biceps. There we go. It's dropping quite quickly. And then we're just going to send into the boss. All right. Finally, we have, let's see, army and everything popped from the other Unholy. Obviously, wouldn't do that much damage here because we only have 30% to kill, but it's what it is. He's just going to ramp up, and then the boss will probably be dead very quickly. There we go. Exponential done. Let's take a look at Sarkareth. All right, Sarkareth, 2 pulls here again. So the first plan was, all right, we're going to kill this boss before he goes into P3. Because I looked at that monk video where they kind of bugged out the 4 set, and they managed to kill him in P1. So we were like, okay, that's going to work for us as well. Essentially because we thought we were going to kill him in the Glittering Surge. All right, so boss is going down quickly. At 6% health, he jumps up. Unfortunately, 20%, he becomes 99% immune. So couldn't quite kill him. And if you don't one-shot him, I don't think it's possible. So essentially, we were left playing the final phase. Obviously, we all popped our cooldowns on pool, which means that we didn't manage to actually kill him here. We end up with like me and the tank left at 3% HP, and then we kind of die. So too bad. Let's just scroll through here. You know, people are dying a little bit. We were not prepared to play P3. All right. So there we go. Unfortunately, boss is dead. All right, let's take a look at the kill pool. All right, so kill pool here. We now thought, all right, we do not all pop cooldowns on pool. We hold mage cooldowns so he can finish off the boss in phase 3, which worked out very well. Probably should have just made one Unholy DK, use everything in pool, and then the second one go in P3. Because honestly, you can see here, boss is at 20% soon, and my gargle has like 8 seconds left. Let's see. We can see here actually he went to 30% this time around. So the velocity at which you do damage, like your DPS, definitely matters. What HP ends up with, and maybe if you did it more optimally, you would be able to finish off in P1. Not too sure. I'm not sure if I'll have an opportunity to try this again, but definitely something to think about if there's a better group composition. For instance, you know, dropping everyone but the double Unholy and just going for that. I don't know. To be fair, I think you probably don't need tanks there. Unholy is tanky as is, and all the Augmentation Evokers are going to buff only a lot, defensively as well. So I don't know, probably could work. Anyway, so the mage here, you can see he's kind of popping up, doing quite a lot more damage, around 900k there. And it's going to be sufficient for us to kind of kill the boss in enough time. Yeah, not the cleanest phase 3 Sarkareth I've seen, but you know, you don't need it to be that clean, right? All right, boss slip dropping down. I just want to say, you know, thank you very much to the Augmentation Evoker community. They were kind enough to let me like pin a message in the Wondrous Temple Discord. Thank you very much for that. And also thank you everyone for actually joined this. It was a lot of fun. Obviously, couldn't do without you. Literally, you're the buff guys. So thank you very much. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think about this video. Should they nerf Augmentation Evoker? How should I do it? That kind of thing. Upvote, downvote, consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.